This is Lorenzo, and this is the Training Space Taxonomy video series, lesson number 6. It's on the stall bar stationary zone. The stall bar, also known as the Swedish bars. Apart from the gymnastics rings, I think the stall bar is perhaps one of the most versatile pieces of gym equipment that you will ever own. It's the foundation for your home gym, allowing us to do more than 11 fundamental mobility, stability, and strength exercises. Let's take a look. Our stall bars is the second of 5 stationary zones that we will discuss in the series. Starting to the left of our matrix, the equipment and space in question. In terms of space, it's going to go next to our open floor wall zone against the wall. In terms of equipment, see stall bars itself, allowing us to do more than 11 fundamental mobility, stability, and strength exercises. Now, before we take a look at the specifications guide for the stall bars, it's important that we remind ourselves what we're trying to do with our stall bars by first exploring the exercises that our stall bars serves. Okay, so for our first and perhaps one of the most important exercises that we will do on the stall bar is the leg raise and its many variation, followed by the dragon flag, also known as the body lever. For our third exercise, we have the block press, which is a progression for the side lever. For our fourth exercise, we have a mobility exercise, the butcher's block. For our fifth exercise, we have the chin hold. Next, well, if we can do the chin up hold, we can obviously also do pull-ups. And finally, using the gymnastics rings, we have the body row and its many variations. Now, these are just 7 of the 11 exercises that we can do on the stall bars. So make sure to download the Training Space Taxonomy PDF. In there, you'll have a list of all 11 exercises. All 11 stall bar exercises will fall into one of 2 main categories: the primary use case, as well as secondary substitutional use cases for the stall bars. Our first use case, and perhaps the most important, is the leg raise, as we saw. Then we have the body lever. They both belong in the raise gymnastics track routine, as we saw in the training routines taxonomy video series. We have the side lever as part of the lean track. As part of the bridge track, we have the wall lunge, which we'll see in a second. The pull track, we have the butcher's block. The chin hold, also part of the pull track. As for our secondary use case, for those of us who don't have a dedicated ring zone space, like I don't, I had to suspend my rings from my stall bar, allowing me to do things like pull-ups, body rows, and its many variations. Moving on to our specifications guide for our stall bar. Now, if we look closely at these exercises, we can see that the main function of our stall bar is to provide us with core training as well as pull training support. As you can see, the leg raise, body lever, side lever, wall lunge are all core training exercises, while the butcher's block, the chin hold, pull-up, body row are primarily pulling strength training exercises. The minimum requirements for a good stall bar are the following: a durable wood like hardwood. It will typically come into 2 types, beech and poplar. Poplar is the most popular. In terms of dimensions, you're looking for a stall bar that's at least 2 meters in height, 80 centimeters wide, that has at least 12 rungs, that's 15 centimeters apart. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Stall bars with these dimensions typically weigh around 25 kilos and can support and has a maximum capacity of 160 kilograms. Finally, what's the best way to use our stall bars? It serves as our stall bar zone. Our stall bar is compatible and plays well with other pieces of equipment, such as our mat. We saw that the stall bar with our mat makes up our stall bar zone. Many stall bars come with certain attachments, like mine did, with a pull-up bar attachment. The Beyond Balance brand created an attachment that's really amazing. It has an adjustable pull-up and dip bar attachment, allowing you to do many exercises. We'll take a look at that in a second. And then finally, as you already saw, we can suspend a pair of rings directly onto our stall bar for many ring exercises. Now, before I leave you, I think it's worthwhile to just take a closer look at what some of these attachments look like. This is one from Beyond Balance. This is their adjustable pull-up and dip bar attachment, which I think is very useful, especially if you don't have a dedicated ring zone training area. So instead of suspending your rings or trying to do your pull-ups from here, their adjustable pull-up and dip station allows you to do pull-ups, suspend the rings from them, do dips, even back extensions, front levers, and many more. Now, another accessory that I really like for these stall bars is to take a barbell pad, as you see it here, and instead of, well, using it on the barbells, you place it on any of the rungs of the stall bar that you like for cushion support. Like you can see me using it here in the butcher's block. You can simply just pop it off from one rung and place it on another. I also use it for my wall lunge exercise, as you can see here, to give me both positional and cushion support. Here's an example of what my stall bar zone looks like. Between my office and my living room, I have my stall bar against the wall with my mat right in front of it, which makes up my stall bar zone. And of course, my 3 attachments, such as my rings, my pad, and my pull-up bar. So in summary, our stall bar stationary zone serves as our core and pull training support for many or at least 11 mobility, stability, and strength exercises.